behind the net to handle the puck, and it's picked up there by the Pine Creek defender, number 3. Nice forecheck working in the Eagles put it into the Rams zone. But the Rams hard on the puck and looking to scoot it out. And right now it's tied up in the corner. Centering pass for Pine Creek. They do get a shot off, but deflected by Landy and goes wide of the net. Duke was ready for it. Another shot high and wide of the goal. And Pine Creek dumps it back in, collected by Nick Landy, and out to center ice where it looks like the penalty was over, so that's actually an icing call as Komrovsky made his way towards the puck, but it reached the end boards before he could get there. The puck will come all the way back to the Rams zone.
And we are back, folks, with 13 minutes left in the third period.
Better late than never, right?
Better late than never, Mr. Dustin, that's right. It is 4-1 with the 3-goal lead by your Rampart Rams.
Shot on goal by the Eagles, sails wide right. Picked up by Pine Creek and sent back into the corner where Gavin Costa picks it up. Sends it around the end boards to Matheny, who is working hard to get that puck. And Rampart shoots it back in deep. Pine Creek sends it back to their blue line. Picked up by the Rams and knocked out of the zone where Bendico makes a play. Shoves a little shoulder into the Pine Creek player as he passes. Enough to delay him on the puck a little bit, and the Rams set up the forecheck. Bendico back towards the Eagles player. And Pine Creek is in onside. Puck scooped up by number 28. Blocker pad by Duke. Another save by Duke, and that puck is way up in the air, but not out of play, so the play continues. And Rampart shoots towards the corner. And we're just cycling now back towards the left wing. Bendico passes forward, but it's blocked by the Eagles player. And centering pass towards Pine Creek, and it's just missed. Matheny on the puck. A big check, but looks like the hands went up. Matheny looks like he got the stick a little high on that one, maybe headed. Oh, it's been headed to the box. We're waiting to see who it's going to be. Ref's looking for it. The penalty box is open for a moment, but it looks like no call. We're going to continue on with even strength. And the Eagles move their puck into their offensive zone. Rampart back to grab the puck. Rampart sends the puck into their offensive zone. Picked up by the Pine Creek player, but deflected off a skate, and it heads back towards the left board. Pine Creek scoots the puck into the
oh, come on.
It goes back.
So I'm about to do a bench interview now.
Break out. And there. Centering pass goes wide of the Pine Creek player. They can't get a shot off with that one. Good pass up ice to Buckley, but he loses the handle on it, and now Melvin's back again to play the puck. Shoves it forward, but Pine Creek picks it up. Again, Taylor Steele forward to Cooper Buckley. Buckley doesn't catch the pass, and Pine Creek moving the puck around through the neutral zone again. Picked up by number 23, Sam Colton. Dumps it deep, and it's picked up by Buckley, who loses an edge and cannot stay on his feet. Gets chased, and the puck slaps against the glass of the penalty box and out of play, so there'll be a face-off just outside the Pine Creek zone, I believe.
I finally got us live. 13 minutes left in the third. So many technical issues. Oh, shoot.
Right, it's going to be in the zone. Rams win the face-off. It's back to the Rams defenseman who shoves it into the corner. And Pine Creek has the puck now, looking to move it out. The ref gets a little trip up in the play. And Pine Creek
is that the one that
almost out of the zone, but it's kept in by the Rams. And centering pass effort didn't quite get enough stick on it. Pico Miller makes a huge hit in the corner, and that's going to be a penalty again on the Rams. Looks like Miller will be headed to the box. I believe that's going to be a roughing call. And the Rams will again, for about the 6th, if not the 7th time tonight, go on the penalty kill. Hard to win games when you're on the PK most of the night. The Rams have figured out how to do it somehow. They lead 2-1. But this is dangerous hockey, for sure. Short-handed quite a few times tonight. And Coach Mack and the ref having a little chat right now about the officiating this evening, which definitely seems a little bit lopsided. Granted, I am a Rams fan, but a lot of missed calls on Pine Creek, and they're catching everything on the Rams too. Rams are able to clear the puck all the way down the ice, and the Eagles go back to set up the power play. Pine Creek moving through the neutral zone, but Colt makes a good check. And the Rams are able to get the puck all the way back down to the Eagles' end again. They will have to go back and reset. Looks like Linus Patterson on the forecheck, and okay. All right, 49 seconds left on the Eagles power play, and they move the puck into their Rams defensive zone. Bat it around, and Patterson attempts to play the puck, but can't get a handle on it. And shot on goal, glove save by Pingree. Good forecheck by the Rams delays the Eagle player, but they are backhanded pass. And the Eagles player rubbed out by number 40, Blake Komrowski, and they are still tangled up with each other on the opposite boards. And it looks like Rampart gets a shot, but it's blocked by the Eagles player. He took it right in the belly, it looked like, and the Rams shoved the puck back in. Penalty is now over, but we have another call by the referee. Not sure what the call is here, but the Zebras are going to chat it over for a second and attempt to figure it out. Rams win the face-off, and number 8 over to the sideboard to attempt to poke it out. Puck is clear of the zone. What? I'm not really sure what the call is here, but the face-off's coming back into the Rams zone. They move to the dot. Rams take the face-off and win it. Puck is picked up and moved to center ice to Bendico, who makes a deke but loses his footing a little bit. Number 8. Yeah! And that will be a Rams goal at 7:40 in the third period. Even strength goal as Bendico makes a play up ice. Gets tripped up right around center ice, and the puck is picked up by Jackson Daniels, who moves in on the right wing and scores. Apologize for my big yell there, but I'm also a fan, so remember. Center ice. Moving it back towards the hard by number 28 for the Eagles, but they Landy with a dump in attempt, and it's picked up by back the other way, and the defense is scooting back. Attempted a shot on goal, and the puck. Talking to the coaching staff.
Coach, how is he playing so far in the third?
I think he's having a really good game. He's tracking the puck well. He's playing the puck. We just have to stay out of the box and quit giving him so many chances.
Right. How do you think the defense is doing supporting Duke this game?
They're doing really good. Keep taking care of all the rebounds. Keep the top of his crease clean. We're playing pretty good today.
What do you think is the best asset right now to take into the rest of the season for Duke?
I really like how he plays the puck. He takes his time, makes the right decision with it, instead of just slapping at it. He's making passes and making plays, and that's going to really help us later on in the season.
Controlling the puck and communicating to his defense. Yeah, he's doing an awesome job against a hard team like Pine Creek. 5-1 with 5 minutes, 47 seconds left of the third. I think this Rampart Rams has a good season coming up. What do you think?
If we keep playing like this and stay out of the box, we're going to do well this season.
All right. Thank you, Coach. I appreciate it.
Thanks.
5:26 left in the third period. An exit. Passes it back to the blue line, and the pass is just outside the reach of number 18. Puck is offside, and now we're good.
Did you get me that whole time? Were you following the play? Oh, okay, good.
Center ice battle for the puck, and it's dumped into the Rams' defensive zone as Pine Creek gives chase. Number 18 there first, back up to Kiko Miller, who pops the puck out of the zone. And it looks like this is going to be a penalty on Pine Creek as number 30 heads for the box.
Test.
A rare call against Pine Creek tonight. Rams go on the power play with 4:08 left in the third period. Test. And the faceoff looks to be moving towards the Eagles zone, so the Rams will get a little bit of a jump start on this. Pine Creek's coach can't seem to understand why that might be. Not sure I know the answer. I don't think I can help her. but they will take the
This is my song.
face-off in the offensive zone for the Rams. Face-off won by Rampart, collected at the blue line, and a big shot on goal, and then Pine Creek able to clear the puck all the way back down the ice. That shot was about 4.5 feet in the air. It looked like a little bit of a curveball as it was coming down. Didn't really make it through all the traffic that was in front of the net. Rams collect the puck behind their own net and look to make a breakout. Pass up the right wing and across ice to the left, where Kian Bendico makes a move with it, but is quickly checked up by the Pine Creek player. Back to the blue line where 24, Tate Muratori keeps the puck in play, and it's sent back into the deep in the zone where Landy picks it up on the other side. Again, back behind the Pine Creek net. And number 8 will toss it to Muratori, who makes a pass in deep for number 40. And Pine Creek has the puck and is moving it the other way. Time to get back on defense. It looks like Landy has that responsibility handled. There's a good collision behind the net. Nick Landy takes a knee, but he gets back up quickly. Now Pine Creek cycling with the puck here. Short-handed, 53 seconds left on the Rams power play, and it's Kian Bendico off to the races. Number 9 is headed towards the net. He is wide open by himself, makes a shot, and yes! Absolutely beautiful goal. Again, Jackson Daniels cleaning up the loose change of Kian Bendico, just like the last one we saw in the second period. Bendico making a great move up the right wing, gets a shot off on goal, bounces off the Pine Creek goalie, and Daniels there to pick up the loose change and hammer it home. The Rams lead 6-1 with 2:52 left in the third.
You know, Dustin, I think that looked almost on purpose, bouncing it off the goalie and having the winger come in on the other side.
And that's the second time tonight they've made that play together. I wouldn't doubt if it was on purpose as well.
Yep.
The timing was there, and the winger was there to pick up the change and send it home.
Beautiful play, beautiful play.
The Rams keep the puck in the zone. Cooper Buckley with a shot on goal, shouldered down by Pine Creek's goaltender. And Caleb Steele gets bumped off the puck just after getting a shot off, and Pine Creek's headed back the other way.
He's getting a little physical out there.
Definitely a little chippy. These two teams have a history and don't really like each other a whole lot, and that's okay. Saved by Pingree, and Rams looking for the puck within their feet a little bit. Passes it up the left wing boards, and here comes Buckley on his way out of the zone. Scrum in the corner, and Pine Creek comes up with the puck, and the Rams have it and are headed back towards the neutral zone. This is Gavin Costa, number 26 on defense, moving up the right wing boards. Some nifty stick handling and a pass off to Caleb Steele, who just can't quite grab it and get a shot off, but Steele has the puck and he's moved over towards the sideboards again. Pine Creek back with the puck now and headed out of their zone, as Costa makes his way back to protect his netminder. And no problem, that shot's wide right. As Costa picks up the puck and takes a look for a teammate to pass it to. He finds one off the hands of the Pine Creek player.
We have 1 minute left in the game, folks, and the whistle is called, actually with 56 seconds left. Looks like offsides on the Rams. Puck will be dropped in the neutral zone. Folks, we had a on-bench interview with the goalie coach, Mr. Jim Oswald. Hopefully you guys heard it okay, and we were introduced properly by Mr. Dustin, so hopefully the audio turned out great. We got less than a minute left, 6-1, Rampart Rams.
Dominant performance by the Rams tonight for sure, and spending a large percentage of the night on the penalty kill. Pretty impressive that the score is what it is.
Yes, I agree. Definitely not something we want to take into the regular season, though.
Not at all.
Got some cleanup to do on our plays and emotional skills there.
Yeah, definitely an aggressive game, but we got to watch those penalties for sure.
25 seconds, folks. 6-1 still. Pine Creek's turning up the intensity, and
moves the
it gets
puck back
past to the
towards the
defense.
point, and the defensive player can't catch the pass all the way back into the
This
Eagles
could
zone.
be it. Yes, 10 seconds left. Oh, Rams are doing a final push. 5 seconds left. Shots! And wide of the net with 1 second and 0.
And that's game. Rams win it 6-1 in a dominant
Amazing.
performance over Pine Creek.
Amazing, with almost half the game in the penalty box, playing shorthanded. What a great game. So I asked Coach Josh on the bench how he thinks his team was doing, and he was saying that he was going to start benching kids who are taking non-essential penalties.
I love it.
So I think I agree with that assessment. We can't lose our cool out on the rink, especially against a defining hard team like Pine Creek.
Yeah, absolutely. They are a good team, and we've had a good rivalry with them for years.
Yeah.
You hate to see the penalties. Definitely something coach wants to look to clean up. And if Riding the Pine does it, then maybe that's the way to teach.
Yeah, that's why it's preseason, folks. So we'll take it, learn from these hits, and continue on. So I don't believe there's a game coming up this week before our first game in Aspen.
I think the next one is on Friday at 12:30.
Yes, looks
At
like we
Lewis
have a
Arena.
bunch of practices. And yes, that is correct. So 12:30, Friday, October 15th, is our first game against Provo.
Should be a lot of fun at
Utah.
the fall face-off this weekend. Looking forward to it.
That's right. We'll be there Thursday to get set up. Here is the celebratory Rams thank you to the fans. Looks good, looks good. Hard-fought game, physical.
And the Rams come out on top, which you love to see.
Definitely a lot of learning points to go away from the game. So, Dustin, it's been great, although we had 2/3 of the game with technical issues.
We'll hopefully have them ironed out by next weekend, and we'll talk to everybody from the Aspen Fall Face-Off.
And we'll hopefully the technical gremlins will be off our backs.
Let's
So,
hope
everybody, thanks for watching. Send us any feedbacks you can, and we'll be glad to talk to you guys, see you guys here in about less than a week. Dustin, thanks a lot.
Thanks, Gene.
All right, bye.